What's up, folks? And today we are back with a very long Zelda video today. Today's a big video. It is the Divine Beast video. We're in Zora's domain currently, and now it's time for the Divine Beast video. Our wheel spin for today is no fast travel. So that's the wheel spin for today. And we are in Zora's domain. So the big Divine Beast video, we finally made it. Now we need to go into the square center. So that's Prince Sidon. And if you guys don't remember Mifa, she died, and Muzu blames Link for it. So that is a statue of Mifa. And this is one of Link's memories from the past. That is Divine Beast Van Ruta.
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child.
So the Zoras have the power to heal. So Mifa is healing Link right now.
Just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how being a hero, you had grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to hear your words, even back then.
So now Link is healed up.
So if this calamity cannon does in fact return, what can we really do? I just don't seem to know much about what will be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
So Link, of course, lost all of his memories, but he just got that one back, and now he remembers Mifa. So now we need to show Muzu. The armor that we were gifted by from Mifa herself. It's the Zora armor, built specially for Link. So the Lionel is actually it's actually the best enemy and the hardest enemy in the game. So yeah, and we need to get 20 shock arrows to be able to defeat the Divine Beast. So we will need to be doing that. So it looks like Sion will help us defeat the beast. But we need to get up there by ourselves.
Look at those two little guys just running. Too slow.
We need to go over here. So I think the best way would be to get to bridge.
Right-eyed crab.
Another one. So now, where should I go? That's the shrine sensor.
He jumped away too.
Yeah. I thought I could make it. So now I'm only halfway up. This one might be close. I'm not gonna make it. Whoop. Now we get a complete reset. Well, this is working now. We have our way to go. Here's a Zora guard. Can read the sign maybe. We're going to the Plomus Mountain, so we'll be going this way. Then we need to meet Sidon at the East Lake Reservoir, but we can't right now. Now we have this new Zora armor, which is better for swimming. We can swim up waterfalls with the Zora armor.
That's the most useful part of it.
Yes. And we'll glide. Thankfully it's not no gliding. And we'll swim up this one. And it takes no stamina. Now, there's one more. It is rainy. Mazora armor won't help us from slipping. Get this one too. And swim up the waterfall. So there's a good look at the volcano. And here's some shock arrows.
2 out of 20.
And I see some more. If you guys remember in the last video, Newt already grabbed one, but we're still going to grab the 20. But Newt got us one extra, so thanks, Newt.
You're welcome.
Here's some more. Okay, I'm saving. Yeah, I said to go to the East Lake Reservoir, but we need the shock arrows first. Nothing on this tree. Anything back here? Nope. Well, that thing walking right there, that's the Lionel, and it's the hardest enemy in this game. So there's a better look at the Lionel, so he will be looking for us. So we gotta keep our eyes out on the Lionel. He's actually coming right now. And he has found us. Shock arrow. I think he can one-hit us. I know I did skip a shock arrow. Go.
Safe.
Go, Link. Not gonna fight him because he runs around us. Then he tries to chop us and then he kills us. He actually will take us back to our last point of saving. So that actually is going to lead into me and Newt's strategy. The save strategy. So you guys know. So I think we have no shock arrows, and he saw us, by the way. We have 5 shock arrows. He has shock arrows too. And now we get the yellow one, because we got electrified. But it will take us back to our last point of saving. Does he not see us? He saw us. I know there's that one, but I'm gonna skip it temporarily. This again. Gonna get those and save. I have no idea where he's going, but he did just miss. I see another one. I see a lot of them, actually. We'll save before he charges us. Like a frickin' beast. There's another one. I see another one. He's probably gonna charge us again. And he's gonna miss. So we're gonna keep running. I have no idea how many we're at right now. Link is out of stamina. I was gonna swing. We're gonna grab this. We have 15. The rest are like up in the trees. It's not in this tree. We have 15 or 16. I saw another somewhere. It's right here. I don't know where the shock arrows are. Oh, I do see more. I see a lot more. The 3-pack. Just missed. Keep going. I do see more. I think he's still coming. He is. I think he stopped. No, he has not. He's shooting arrows. These are the last shock arrows. Let me just...
21, right?
I think so. 24! So now we have 24 shock arrows. And we have survived the line, only dying a few times. There's Calamity Ganon. Jump at your own risk. Oh, here's the East Reservoir Lake with Van Ruta, so we will jump, then glide, and jump, then glide into the East Reservoir Lake, where Prince Sidon is somewhere. There's Zora's Domain, and there is our enemy for today's video, Divine Beast Van Ruta. It's Sidon! We are ready. Nice flip by Sidon. To shoot the things. And now Link is riding on Sidon's back. And Van Ruta knows we're here. Full speed, Sidon! And now the quest starts for our first Divine Beast. Give me a sec real quick. I am actually gonna equip our soldier's bow, because we'll need a good bow and arrow. And our shock arrows, they're equipped. And now we have to use our Cryonisis to get rid of the ice. Because Van Ruta shoots ice at us, and we can use Cryonisis to destroy it. And if we don't, then we're cooked. So now we'll swim up the waterfall and take the shot. We hit one of the orbs. Then we'll grab back on the side. There will be more ice. So we got Cryonisis from some of the old shrines. There's a pink orb on the first waterfall. Of course, the Zora armor helps with this. So we'll go right now. Sidon will help us. 2. Now Sidon will continue. There will be these spiky ice balls. Will come behind us. I'll have to move the controller in an interesting way. Now the shock arrows are ready. And this one's red pink, I think.
It is. It's that one and the one on the other side.
So one left. Once they're green, they'll disappear. Now, I think you have more prying icing to do. To move the controller. The spikes roll. The cubes come right at us. You guys do not want to see how I'm holding my controller right now. Hold on. The last one, it's right here. Here we go. For Zora. You can hear Sidon say, marvelous. And then Ruta's trunk follows. And the rain slows down. The reason there was such a storm in the domain was because of Van Ruta. Now the platform opens up. Sidon comes.
Alright, here we are. Looks like this is where the real work starts. Best of it. Nice job cutting off the water flow from this divine beast. Truly any no fear. I'll see you back at Zora's domain. Farewell.
Goodbye, Sidon. Not even confidence. Sidon. No.
Finish the job.
Well, now we've entered Van Ruta. We'll use our Sheikah slate to scan Van Ruta. And now we can travel here whenever we want, but there's no fast travel, so we can't travel. That is Zelda.
The guidance diagram contains the information that you will need.
So now we're here, and we'll continue in the next episode, but that's not true because we're doing it today's video. Why am I using this? So then these eyes, we gotta shoot the eyes. But I'm not gonna waste a good bow and shock arrows. And here's a guardian. We need to get the map. And maybe it's here. I think it is. So that's the main control unit, so I think we'll need the map first to de-Ganon it, and then we can take control. But now I think it's time for Guardian fighting. How do I shoot them? I need to re-equip the shield. Because last video I think we got no shields, so we couldn't use a shield. Now we got another one of these mysterious things. These eyeballs control this purple stuff. So if we shoot the eyeballs, it gets rid of the thing. So now we gotta get in here. So what better way than praying Isis? So now we have a map of Ruta itself.
Good. You've obtained a map of the Divine Beast. You will see several glowing points on your map which represent the terminals that control Ruta. Take Ruta back by activating all of the terminals. Be careful.
Alright, so now in the corner we can see the map. We have to take all the terminals, so it looks like there's one, all those dots are the terminals, so we'll go by the one that's over here. And I think it is right here, yes it is. So, my bad. So we'll use magnesis for this, and magnesis this, which will raise it up, and we'll hear our favorite music, and scan one of the terminals.
There are 4 terminals remaining. Don't give up.
We won't, Zelda. So now saving. Now we have more terminals, but they all look above us. Which they are above us. So we gotta find our way up. It's not gonna be this way. But perhaps it will be this way. The first floor is complete on Ruta. There's more of this purple stuff. And a pathway up, which is just what we need right now. Another guardian. One of the sword ones. No, I didn't mean to do that. Gotta get my arrow back. I was trying to use the shield, but... So actually, our first one did save. So we got the first one, we still got the map. Now we need to continue to up here. 30 minutes into this video. We're probably not even halfway. Gonna heal. Eat a steak and an apple. Get us close to full health. Why can I not use my shield right now? Hit them twice, then they'll do something, like a sword slash. Then we'll kill it, and we can get a guardian sword. After I eat the steak, we have too many swords, so drop the tree bridge, grab the guardian sword, get the ancient parts. And now we're on to level 2 of Ruta, where the next one is in this year. So why not go back to an old friend? I keep whistling, and that friend is named Cryolysis. And we freeze it, then it should be at a nice enough point to where it's usable.
There are 3 terminals remaining. You can do it.
So 3 are left. The game is saving. And now we continue going up. This thing will spit out ghosts. That did nothing. So then our broadsword is good. This thing is just going to keep spitting out enemies, isn't it? Here's the source. We kill the source. Then we kill that. Then we move on. And we get an ear. So now here we are at a different part of it. It's in here, so I think I remember how to do this, but I'm not sure. If I break this, will it get the wheel to spin? Oh, so we can actually move the trunk. So we need to be moving the trunk up so that it sprays the wheel, so it spins. We just gotta make sure that we can see the trunk. Here's the water. Perfect. Then, I think we use, well now it's open, so we use that to freeze it in place. Oh, I messed it up. So it's gonna go back down. I did mess it up. It's a wheel. It'll keep spinning. And it will be ready for use again. So we gotta keep it there so we can sneak in to the 3rd terminal. So I will be ready for it this time. So it's ready, but I did it too early last time. Let's get our status ready. Status. And now we freeze the ball. The thing keeps moving. Hopefully the ball doesn't fall out. It did. I have one more idea. I just gotta wait for it to come. I did not execute it though. One more try and then I'll speed it forward for you guys, just in case this does happen again. So now we're back. The ball's actually in kind of a perfect position. Oh. So now we're over here. Back at the start, we still need to go up a layer. But at least now, we don't have to fall all the way like that. I was in position. So now we'll wait for a full rotation and try and catch it at the last second. Get our stasis ready. Now it's open, but it's not worth the risk. The door's still open. Go, 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 go. Yes.
There are 2 terminals remaining. You're nearly there.
We just barely did that. Now the last 2 terminals are up. So, need to find a way up. Which is over there, and I think if I can shoot this. No. Yes. So there's that chest, but there's not much I can do about it. We'll swing off the waterfall. Get this chest. The knight's halberd. I don't think we can. No, we can carry it. Then the next one is actually up here. But we need to find a way over there. It's actually this way is the best path. While we're right here, I'm just gonna save because we've made it far. We're 40 minutes into the video. And now what we actually need to do is lower the trunk again, because the next one is actually on the tip of the trunk. So now we are outside Ruta, on the trunk. There's another one in the eyes. So now we need to lower it again, I think, so that we can be in an even better position. you guys see that platform? I'm going to glide to it. Or not. Thankfully, we'll respawn back at the trunk. It actually is helpful for us because we can get over here now. And I actually need to raise it a bit. To make it more flat. And it's right here, so we actually need to kind of raise it 100%. So now we will be able to do the fourth terminal, which is the most dangerous terminal, because if we were to fall off and not get respawned, there's no fast travel. So now we can be on top of Ruta and glide down, and this is actually the best path to the final terminal, which is over here. It's right here, so actually we have to find the eye first. If we don't find the eye, it'll just kind of be miserable for us. The eye's right here. So it gets rid of it. So do you guys see this roof? We actually need to line our stasis in this. And I release it. We can't do anything because it was stasis. Now we need to move it to open this sunroof. And as you can see the fire here, we need to extinguish it, get the water coming through. So now we must try and move Van Ruta's trunk to the perfect point of where the water comes through. I might have done the first try. Yes. First try. The final turn. After this, we will be done. We scan the terminal. So we have gotten all the terminals, and there's a new mark. The game is saving. Now it's time for the glide to the first floor. This is the first. Yes, it is actually in this room. So we take the glide in to the main control unit, which we could not access earlier, and scan the main control unit. We've done it. Oh no. The Ganon sauce.
Ganon
It's the Ganon sauce. What else should we call it? But it looks like we have an enemy. He's not our friend, he's our foe. He's water-like Ganon. So these Ganons work for Calamity Ganon. They're actually a creation from Ganon. So now, water-like Ganon. But before we start, we have to equip our best stuff, so Guardian sword, shock arrows, soldier's bow, and the soldier's shield, plus get to full health. This is not an easy fight. Thankfully, we have lots of heals. The game is saving, so the best way is actually to shoot him in the eye. That's exactly why we need to be careful in this fight. Remember, if we die, we do get all of our stuff back. I'm gonna save our shock arrows. We'll use our normal arrows right now. Still keeping the good bow. Hear that click? It's a good sound to hear. And then if we hit him in the eye twice, he will fall down. And then we can get him with our guardian sword, which is a really good weapon, by the way. So we gotta shoot him in the eye. It's the best strat to beat water blight. By the way, we have no food that gives us a lot, just materials.
No, I think the fish would give us a lot.
Yeah. Well, it needs to be cooked to give us a lot. It's not cooked.
Sure.
Got him twice.
The way he falls.
Now we're almost halfway. We've got him halfway. So now we'll teleport. But this fight is only halfway over. Because now we're flooded. So this is actually when the fight gets a lot harder. That's why I was saving some of our shock arrows. But for now, I need Cryonisis.
Cryonisis there to save.
Then I get the shock arrows. Then you still got to shoot him in the eye. Gotta get over to him. Try and get him. We're doing a lot of it. Not gonna lie, folks, in my first playthrough, my first time playing this game, this boss fight took me 2 hours of trying. And I don't know how long it took me, but I do know it took him a few tries too. Ganon no more! Hashtag Ganon no more in the chat. I can't use my sword. How's he not drowning? I can't use my sword anymore, I'm sorry. Where's he gonna teleport to?
Is your sword broken?
No. Oh my gosh. The shield broke instantly. Gotta get ready. Jump. Shoot. Got him. He's in a very weird position now, but he's over to that dock. So I think I'll be able to get him from over here. I think we're out of shock arrows. We are. 15 years to work with. Is he above us? The fight gets a lot harder if he's directly above us. We got him! First try, right to the eye. And folks, that is why you need to save up good weapons. For difficult boss fights in this game, you need good weapons to beat them. Me and Newt saved all our good weapons, and we still got good weapons left. But thankfully, Water Blight Ganon is not a threat anymore. This has been a long video, but now it's time for me and Newt to get something we deserve. We didn't fast travel in today's video. We got our challenge plus the Divine Beast, episode 9. We have done it, and now, you know how we got the heart container in episode 3 or 4? In episode 3? Now, beating it will actually give us another heart container. So we have 4 hearts, and now we have 5 hearts. And now it's time. I'm gonna walk slowly because this is a nice moment. It's time to scan it. Yes, we do wish to scan it. This is the scan we've been waiting for. Now, listen to Zelda. Mipha, the Zora champion. There was 4 champions, and Mipha is free. The champions were in charge of all 4 divine beasts. Mipha was in charge of this one, but she died in the war. But now she's free as a ghost.
Please accept Mipha's grace.
So she'll give us a new special ability for beating the divine beast. It's not just any special ability.
Yesterday, there was a rush and a pool of tears. I had nearly given up hope and resigned myself to being trapped here as a spirit for the rest of eternity. But now you're here. Only this time my hope was to see you once more. Promise me that you will not hesitate to call upon my power if you ever find yourself in need. Knowing that will let my spirit rest in peace. I must go. Ruta and I have our roles to fulfill. We are both honored to be able to play the role of support. We'll annihilate Ganon together. Farewell. Save the Link. Save the princess.
She's talking about Zelda. Now Link turns into a ball of light and leaves. We've got Mipha's grace, which is a special ability. So thank you to Mipha. And now Ruta is blue instead of pink, which blue is our color. Pink and orange is Ganon's color. So we have gotten Ruta back in our hands, back in our control. And most importantly, we have saved Mipha. There's just that one shrine there.
I know where that is.
So just the birds, and then with the birds goes the big, the great, the Ruta.
By where Van Ruta is, there's a big, like, camp as the others.
Well, now Ruta rises itself into one big elephant power and looks itself at that terrible beast, Calamity Ganon. Raises its trunk, gets the red light, and takes a shot at Ganon.
We found a way to be useful to you and the other champions of course. Our job will be to help Link as he fights Ganon inside the castle, however we can. Using the ability to drain Ganon with his power is key to our success. This is it. This will be our last chance, and everyone's last hope. If we send him away, then we can restore peace to Ruta. And both our duty and mine will be fulfilled.
Thank you, Mipha.
Father, when you go heaven, I want you to know I will always pray with my heart. I'm sorry I made you wait. I wish I could see you again. Even just once more.
Well, folks, we have done it. And Link comes back to Zora's domain. Unfortunately, we cannot take Mipha with us, but we get Mipha's Grace, which is a special ability. Do you guys remember that fairy from a few episodes ago? How it restored our health when we fell and died? This is kind of like the fairy, except better, and we have Mipha. But anyway, we have finished today's video. Actually, we haven't. We need to go over there and talk to the king. So that is one of 4 divine beasts, of course. We're gonna end up fighting Ganon in our series. But before we do that, we need to free the 4 divine beasts. Real quick, I am gonna de-equip all of our best stuff and save it for later. It's not worth wasting because these are really good items. That's all we have, so. Except one thing, a shield. Go back to a normal shield. Fortunately, our best shield broke. We are over an hour into today's video. But now it's time to talk to a king. Not only are we helping defeat Ganon, we've also saved Zora's domain. So there's the sword, we're not going to say it, but the sword that seals darkness. That is also one of our goals, to recollect before we fight Ganon. But we have to thank Sidon too. He helped us get there, and we are very happy of him to help us. Thank you, Sidon. Zore. It's Hooray, but here it's Zore. Divine Beast Venom to complete. But real quick, we have a gift, so we'll collect this before ending it. It's the light scale trident, which we cannot hold. So we'll find something to drop real quick. What should we get rid of now? The torch? What should we get rid of?
Yeah, torch.
So we'll get rid of the torch and get the light scale trident, which we'll now have in our reserve right here. But we're gonna skip with this, continue with this clip. But anyway, folks, the quest to annihilate Ganon still continues, as there's 3 more divine beasts left in these locations. So our next divine beast is going to be this one up here in this upcoming region. We will do all the divine beasts before we get Calamity Ganon over here, but we'll be going to this one next, which, you know, that volcano we've been talking about for a while? It's where the volcano is, somewhere over there. But anyway, folks, thank you guys for sticking through for this very long video. I know, a lot of action, long video, a lot of editing, but I'll do that, don't worry. Me and Newt have got it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's video of the Divine Beasts, and soon, tomorrow, we'll have a Donkey Kong video, and then that will be it for the week. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's video. We'll see you in the next one. Newt,
Peace.